What's going on? Another episode of Kyle TV. In this episode, we'll be talking about Verge and is it undervalued right now? So we'll just hop on over to coinmarketcap.com. It's ranked number 27 right now and about 58 million in 24-hour volume on major exchanges, it looks like. So market cap's 1.3, is that billion? Yep, $1 billion. So there you have it right there. Verge sitting pretty nicely at only 9 cents. So I'll go ahead and jump in and kind of make the case to see if this is undervalued or not. So first of all, we'll hop over to their Twitter page, and it's showing you right there that they successfully hard forked to stealth transactions are now being processed. Now earlier this year, they did have problems with basically the anonymous part of it. So it was, touted and promoted as like an anonymous coin, especially by big influencers like John McAfee. But if we look at the followers, it's got a stout following, especially on Twitter. I haven't checked other social media accounts, but on Twitter especially, like if we hop on over to Dash and kind of make a comparison on social media, Dash has 261,000 followers, and they are ranked, pretty highly on coinmarketcap.com. See if we can look up Dash real quick just to show you the reference. So Dash, pretty much $6 billion market cap. No need to pretty much talk about Dash. We all know what Dash is. It's held its value pretty well. So there you have it. In the same following, I mean, the community around Verge is one of the top communities. It's up there with like Electroneum, and even Dash is one of the more well-known brands that are really supported, has a great following. So a lot of supporters. People like cheaper coins, and right now there's a supply of, it looks like 14 billion coins circulating, with only a max supply of 16 billion. That's only $2 billion difference basically. It's on a major exchanges and probably only going to keep growing and growing and listing on more exchanges, but it is on Binance and Bittrex, one of the two bigger exchanges. So like I said, back to what I was talking about earlier this year, they're having problems basically leaking public IP addresses. So this was obviously before it was, officially they upgraded their wallet and integrated, stealth transactions and things like that. They were integrated with basically, I believe it's some kind of transaction website that kind of records transactions, but it was called like Crypto Radio, and Justin is one of the developers. He even said here about 23 days ago, radio is no longer connected. Tor is integrated, just needs to be put into the make files and the new update pushed, and that was 23 days ago. So there it says here, another guy commented, yes, reliable source as far as like IPs were being leaked, but it was before the core wallet was released to 4.0 and didn't have integrated Tor. So just make sure to upgrade your wallets. Even on their Twitter just 24 hours ago, it says please download our latest Mac Windows clients located here. So you make sure you update that so you'll have stealth transactions, the capability to do that as well. So they've done a lot of integrations, hard forks, so they got a lot going on, and still tons and tons of support. Looking at their followers, their interaction, the community, people still remain positive as far as this goes about their project. But if you don't know what Tor is, it's like the Onion project, basically created to basically relay information through the internet anonymously. And so it's a huge deal because it's a huge because you obviously you don't want your cryptocurrency being tracked, and with stealth transactions it's very similar to Zcash, and basically they have what is called Z snarks. So ZK snarks are basically zero knowledge proof, integrated to the cryptocurrency. So basically what that means is that there's no way of knowing whether or not a sender basically has a key or a secret key without revealing that information without the interaction between the prover and verifier. So a lot of cryptocurrencies are integrating this in even Ethereum was thinking about integrating this in if they haven't already. There's an article about Edward Snowden. This was published just last month. And he just talks about he's in support of Ethereum basically integrating this in. There's also been talks about Bitcoin doing the same thing. So, basically Zcash was one of the first cryptos to like release basically that kind of algorithm on top of their protocol or whatever have you. And so that's what made Zcash so popular, because it was such a groundbreaking technology, and they've had their ups and downs, especially with their technology. I mean, right now it's pretty much dirt cheap in my opinion, Zcash is, but John McAfee has even said, noted that privacy focused cryptocurrencies, including Monero, Zcash, and Dash, will become significantly more valuable in the future, especially if government agencies and financial authorities begin to crack down on taxes. So he's actually on his Twitter account, John McAfee is actually called out Verge and basically promoted them, and debatably took payment to promote them, or at least tried to shake them down to promote them on his Twitter. So there's a lot of basically a lot of drama behind that, but nonetheless Verge has grown, and so has its following. So like I said, it's only around 9 cents right now, and that's with the market being down. So it's down 1%. And really, if we look at the charts, the past month here, we can just kind of see that the market definitely crashed for sure. But if you look at other coins, it's definitely comparative and relative to other coins as well, because a lot of coins that have lost significant value, especially like Zcash has lost like over $300 valuations. I think it was like $700 at one time. Even Dash has lost significant value. It was over $1,000. Monero was pushing over 400. And so Verge only lost a few cents. Now I do know that obviously they have a way bigger supply, but like I said, we saw Ripple rise because how much cheaper it was, and especially developing countries that want to go ahead and send private transactions with their cryptocurrency, they can do that with Verge at a cheaper price. So that's why I think we may be looking at an undervalued Verge, especially with the market being somewhat going sideways and a little bit down as well. So look out for Verge in 2018. Definitely, they're doing a lot of hard work. A lot of people think it's a scam coin because all the drama that was going on with it. But just make sure you research and dig a little bit, and you can find some of these updates and things like that on GitHub and even their Twitter. So I'm not personally, I have a little bit of Verge, but not that much, enough to just like shill it like that. But it is a popular coin, and they are doing updates, so you just want to make sure you keep an eye out for that. If I misquoted something, or I had a piece of information that was slightly incorrect, just let me know in the comments below. But I cover this as much as I possibly can, or the most accurate as I can. So with that being said, guys, what do you think about Verge? Do you think it's going to 50 cents? It would pretty much have to double and triple its valuation for sure on the market cap. I still think the market cap is going to grow to $1 trillion market cap eventually. I think this year, we saw it push 800 billion just at the beginning of this year. The market slumped historically at the beginning of the year every year in crypto, and so that's why I think it's going to push 1 trillion probably, and maybe beyond. And that's just my opinion. I'm not a financial advisor, so I'm not telling you to go buy or sell anything, but I think Verge is definitely undervalued in my opinion. I still think it could go at least to 20 cents and beyond for sure in the near future. Wouldn't have to do much to get up to 20 cents. It's already been there. It's already done that. And, this is just a continued rise of cryptocurrency. I think this coin has a lot of potential, even though, you know, it is like a Dogecoin fork, but you know, they forked off and they're doing a lot of upgrades to their coin, and they have a lot of support. So I remain positive on this coin despite all the craziness that's gone on with it. But let me know what you think. Do you think it's going to go up to 20 cents beyond? Do you think it's going to go to 50 cents and reach crazy valuations, and continue to develop and, man, go to the moon? So let me know what you guys think. And I'll see you guys at the blockchain and in the next video. I got some special ICO picks coming soon as well, so you want to make sure you stay tuned for that. With that being said, guys, I want to end this video. See you at the blockchain and in the next video. Peace.
To the moon, Bitcoin all the way. Becomes what you want, it's what you need. Your fiat's losing value each and every week. Mining for these coins, we